Hi everyone, I want you to imagine you're sitting on this beach and you're looking at the sea. And as you're looking at the sea, you notice that there's waves, and these waves have different rhythms. Every few seconds, the waves roll in and then go out again. Every few hours, there's a different rhythm as the tide moves up and down the beach. Now, I study geological records of Earth's climate, which is a bit different to this, but just as the waves on the beach have a number of different rhythms, so does Earth's climate. Rhythms in temperature, for example. Here's a graph on the top of Antarctic temperature going in nice cycles over the last 500,000 years. Cycles in things like the carbon cycle and ice volume as well. And these rhythms can be affected by the background conditions of climate. So just as with our beach, if we move our beach from, say, the sunny Bahamas here up to windy Scotland, that's going to change the amplitude and the frequency of the waves. Likewise with the climate, if we change that by, say, upping greenhouse gas levels, that's going to change the way that these rhythms behave and interact with each other. So right now, we're moving into a world with higher greenhouse gas levels, and we really want to know what are climate rhythms going to look like in this warmer, more greenhouse gas-rich world. And it usefully turns out that back a long time in the past, greenhouse gas levels were quite a bit higher than they are at the moment. I'm studying a period about 25 million years ago. I've got a little picture of it here, when this is what the world looked like at the time, when greenhouse gas levels were about, 50% greater than pre-industrial levels. And as you can see on this sort of reconstruction, these high greenhouse gas levels and warmer temperatures meant that we had a lot less ice in the world. And so what did climate rhythms look like in this warmer world? Well, we already know that over hundreds of thousands of years, small changes in the way the Earth orbits around the Sun caused cyclic variations in temperature. But what I'm really interested in finding out is what were climate rhythms like over more human timescales? What was the climate doing in this warmer world on the scale of a human lifespan? And I've just started my PhD, so I've not sort of answered this question yet and got much data, but this is what I'm going to be looking into using some brand new, really high resolution geological records, looking at climate over sort of decades to hundreds of years, 25 billion years ago. And while I don't have any data, we can think about what I might expect to see. So ice is implicated as a major driver of more recent climate cycles. In a world with less ice, are we going to see less rhythms in climate? Perhaps. On the other hand, in a warmer world, we have more energy in the ocean and in the atmosphere. Is that going to lead to a more chaotic world with all sorts of different rhythms going on? We'll just have to wait and see, but it should be really interesting whatever I find out. Thank you.